Created in his image and after his likeness. Now just a little bit more on this point concerning Abba Qiddus and the transformation. I think that's a good subject matter, the particular transformation that all Ethiopian surviving kings and rulers and many of the holy people, the Kedusan, the men and women, the Mitmenan, would also do as they got older, as their children went off to their careers or their occupations, got married and also had children, and maybe if their spouse had passed away, you understand, they would devote their life to the monastery. They would devote their life to strictly to the works of the spiritual church and to church related and Christian related matters. What's very interesting concerning Abba Qiddus, and there's many different points, such as the 120 years, the fact that the Son of Man, Lich Teferi, was born in 1892, and then when you add 120 years to that, you have actually 2012. I mean, what is the so-called coincidence of that? That's just one point there. There's many other points related to the life and the time of YEHOSHUWA HAILE SELASSIE in prophecy, which are just like the point of 1892, 120 years, 2012. We've been told that His Imperial Majesty was killed. We've been told that he was strangled. We've been told that he disappeared. We've been told all these things that have been proven, you understand, besides the fact that he disappeared on them, proven false, because the Imperial Majesty is still alive and there's many witnesses who have borne witness to that. But there's a very interesting scripture that I just want to share with you on the issue of Abba Qiddus, you understand, and in particular on Abba Qiddus. And this comes from one of the apocryphal books, book of Sirach chapter 11. And Sirach chapter 11, also called Ecclesiasticus, not Ecclesiastes, you understand, but Ecclesiasticus, which is also known as the apocryphal book of Sirach chapter 11, verse 5. It says, Bamarinya, it says, Bezih alem bemekrayet wedeku mekwanint bizu nacho zod yete kedaje bahitawim alle. Many kings have sat down upon the ground, and one that was never thought of hath worn the crown. This is the King James related translation, because actually the apocryphal books also were translated but was not included in the 66 King James version books, but actually was also part of that volume of scriptures. Now, their translation, which we can say is a King James related translation of Bezih alem bemekra yewedeku mekwanint bizunacho zod yetekadaje bahitawim alle. Many kings have sat down upon the ground, and one that was never thought of hath worn the crown. Our translation of that verse is, in this world, Bezih alem are the nobles, many are the nobles that have fallen in tribulation or have fallen into troubled times. Yewedeku mekwanint bizunacho. And there is a crown wearing bahitawi, and there is a crown wearing bahitawi. Zod yetek edaje bahitawim alle. A Nazarite, a bahitawi, a Nazarene, one who is dreadlocked, one who has gained the crown in favor or mogus by way of success or coming out ahead. And what's very interesting is that there's also an ancient connection as we study the Metu, Neter, and we study ancient Egypt, and we study the glyphs, what's called the glyphs in ancient Egypt, to both Amen as well as to this particular Zod Yetek Adaje Bahitawi Kedamawi HAILE SELASSIE, or better known as Abba QIDUS. So that's another reference, another direction to point into, to study the book of Sirach, the Apocrypha Ecclesiasticus, chapter 11, verse 5. Many kings have sat down upon the ground, and one that was never thought of hath worn the crown.